Get ready to plunge into the mystic realm of Madam Web, a Marvel Comics legend with mind-bending, clairvoyant skills. Join us as we decode Madam Web's intricate storyline, digging into her past and hinting at what awaits her in the upcoming cinematic universe. We've just caught wind of the trailer drop for the upcoming Sony Spider-Verse flick hitting screens in February of 2024. The trailer for the upcoming Sony Spider-Verse movie, set to hit screens in February 2024, has sent shockwaves through the Spidey Sense community. But this isn't your run-of-the-mill Spider-Man flick. We're talking Madam Web taking the spotlight, portrayed with finesse by the one and only Dakota Johnson. She steps into the shoes of Cassandra Cassie Webb, a Manhattan paramedic whose life takes a mystical turn. Picture this, a nostalgic nod to the 90s animated Spider-Man series, with a stellar cast that includes Sydney Sweeney as Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman, Celeste O'Connor as Mattie Franklin, Spider-Woman, Isabella Mercy as Anna Corazon, Spider-Girl, and Tahar Rahim rocking the role of Ezekiel Sims, Spider-Man. And the surprise twist, Adam Scott makes an entrance, his role shrouded in mystery. Could he be the legendary Uncle Ben making a cinematic comeback? The excitement is off the charts. Now let's swing into the heart of the teaser, dissecting each frame and connecting the dots to Venom and Kraven, because trust me, this trailer isn't just a visual feast, it's a puzzle waiting to be solved. So grab your web fluid and buckle up as we embark on this 700-word journey into the spider-infested depths of Madam Web's universe. Our journey begins with Cassie standing in front of the iconic 4-star diner. Fun fact, this diner has some serious history, dating back to the Amazing Spider-Man number 30 in 2001, the first appearance of Ezekiel Sims, and did you catch that working payphone? Vintage vibes alert. But here's the kicker, we're not in the MCU, not in Tobey Maguire's universe, not in Andrew Garfield's world, and definitely not in the animated Spider-Verse. We're in uncharted territory, a different universe altogether. Marvel Studios may have its 616, but this, my friends, is a whole new ballgame. Now let's talk about the superhero fashion show. The colour-coded wardrobe action is no accident. Maddie's in light blue and red, Anna's rocking yellow, and Julia's doing the classic black and white. Oh, and Anya's shirt. I eat math for breakfast. Classic Peter Parker vibes, right? But here comes the kicker. Ezekiel Sims Spider-Man enters the scene looking all ominous. Cassie goes full bottle smashing mode but holds on tight because things take a dark turn. Chokes, slams, and a knife-wielding frenzy. This isn't your typical Spidey encounter, and just when you think it's game over, Cassie loops back outside the diner, ready for another round. Deja vu, anyone? Now let's unravel the web of Madam Web's origins. First, gracing the pages in The Amazing Spider-Man number 210 from 1980. She's not your typical spider-bitten hero. With her clairvoyant powers and a setup resembling a spiderweb, she's linked to the web of life and destiny, a cosmic force in the Spider-Man universe. Fast forward to Julia Carpenter's Spider-Woman making a debut in 1984. Powered by a mix of spider venom and plant extracts. Then there's Mattie Franklin's Spider-Woman from 1998 with ties to J. Jonah Jameson and unforgettable arcs. Anna Corazon, aka Spider-Girl, steps in making waves since 2004 and earning her stripes in the 2017 animated series. And don't forget Ezekiel Sims, the barefooted enigma from The Amazing Spider-Man number 30, weaving a web of cosmic events that tie all Spider people into the Great Weaver's plan. Now let's swing into the heart of the matter. Ezekiel, our barefooted hero, is on a mission to thwart Morlun and the Inheritors, beings with a penchant for hunting spider people across the multiverse. Picture this, Cassandra armed with clairvoyance akin to Doctor Strange, but with a unique twist. She doesn't time travel, instead she mentally plays out visions of the future, just like scenes from Doctor Strange foreseeing events in Infinity War. But hold on to your spider sense, Cassie's visions aren't crystal clear. Director S.J. Clarkson hints at their fragmented nature, leaving us to question the true depth of a multiversal sight. Could this movie venture further into the multiverse than we anticipate? The possibilities are as vast as the web itself. Now let's dissect a pivotal moment. Cassie, in a role as the New York paramedic, navigates the bustling city, giving us a glimpse of the iconic New York Trib Bridge. Dakota Johnson shares that this movie unfolds before Cassie finds herself in a wheelchair, teasing a character evolution, mirroring her comic book and animated counterparts. The bridge scene, a classic Spidey trope, hints at potential high-stakes heroics, reminiscent of Spider-Man's iconic moments in cinematic history. And here's where it gets intriguing. Adam Scott enters the fray as another paramedic, rumoured to be Uncle Ben, a nod to the Spider lore, but the skyline reveals towers built in the past decade, sparking debates about the movie's exact timeline. Emma Roberts' role remains shrouded in mystery, with speculation pointing towards her portrayal of Mary Parker, Uncle Ben's sister and Peter Parker's mum. Now let's decode some cryptic imagery. The windshield shatters in a spiderweb pattern, a subtle nod to Spidey's iconic symbol. A woman giving birth in water, a spiderweb's texture reminiscent of Tobey Maguire's suit, and Cassie witnessing it all through a literal spiderweb. The birth of Spider-Things takes centre stage. Is this the birth of one of the Spider-Women? Ezekiel Sims, or even this universe's Peter Parker? The trailer takes us on an emotional rollercoaster with Cassie grappling with her visions, knowing someone's impending demise, and a haunting sequence of performing CPR on a construction worker turned paramedic. The fractured perception of the web of life and destiny unfolds with Cassie shouldering the weight of altering fates. As the narrative unfolds, we witness Cassie's journey through time and space, her visions mirroring the complexity of a character. From saving lives to witnessing the birth of spider beings, every frame is a piece of an intricate puzzle. As Cassie declares, "I've been having visions. I think I'm seeing the future." The stakes are set for a cosmic adventure through the spider-infested realms. Our journey begins with a casual New Yorker holding a relic of the past, a PSP. Now Madam Web is a Sony production, and the symbolism is palpable. However, eagle-eyed viewers note the anachronism. The PSP was discontinued in 2014, yet in the world of Sony, showcasing the latest tech is a priority. Could this detail hint at a specific time period? Enter the enigmatic grey-haired woman with a newspaper bearing an uncanny resemblance to the classic Madam Web. Some may argue she'd have been a stellar choice for the role, adding a layer of authenticity to the character. On the train, Cassie reads a sign we've all encountered. If you see something, say something. But for Cassie, it's more than a public safety mantra, it's a call to action. The Statue of Liberty in the fetal position on a poster sparks intrigue, a symbolic nod to the impending challenges our characters face. Ezekiel, the barefoot protagonist, takes centre stage in Cassie's visions, embroiled in a dreamlike sequence involving Julia, Maddie and Anna. The timeline, marked by vintage ads, hints at a narrative set in the early 2000s. As the storyline unfolds, Cassie connects with these seemingly random individuals, living in the same building, encountering Julia at the hospital, and narrowly avoiding a collision with Maddie's skateboard. As Cassie unravels the threads of a connection, she reveals a newfound ability, glimpses into the future. Enter Ezekiel Sims, a figure from a past tied to a mother's research on spiders in the Peruvian Amazon. The movie hints at a departure from the traditional origins of spiders, exploring a mystical connection to nature and magic. In the midst of chaos, Julia, Maddie and Anna gear up as Spider-Women, showcasing their comic-inspired suits. Cassie, convinced that Ezekiel can foresee the future as well, confronts a vision of an older Ezekiel, suggesting a more complex narrative. The trailer crescendos with Ezekiel as Spider-Man engaging in a subway station altercation. The haunting remix of Billie Eilish's "Bury a Friend" underscores Cassie's internal struggle with the visions that haunt her. The trailer closes with a gripping scene, Cassie peering into the web of life and destiny, a cosmic force linking all spider beings. In summary, Madam Web appears to be a departure from the traditional clairvoyant character, with Cassie's powers intertwined with the cosmic web. The narrative promises a thrilling exploration of the Spider-Verse, with Ezekiel Sims serving as a harbinger of impending threats, rather than a true antagonist. Now, Madam Web is not just a character, she's a key player in the Spider-Verse, intricately connected to the web of life and destiny. The animated Spider-Verse film dropped subtle hints, with Miles' guidance counselor named C. Webster, possibly a nod to Cassandra Webb. The cosmic ties run deep, my friends, and this movie promises to peel back the layers of Madam Web's enigmatic existence. What do you guys think? Do drop your favourites in the comments section below, and we'll meet again in the next episode. Until then, see ya.